Hey guys, Laura here from Laura Likes. So, as promised, Ryan is going to hop on camera and talk to you a bit about his take of the movie Unplanned. I will probably pop in and out of the video, or at least show up at the end to say goodbye, but I'm just going to let him take it and give you a little bit of man-to-man chat about his feelings on abortion and specifically the movie. So, if you're interested, stay tuned.
Alright, so my thoughts on the movie Unplanned from a male perspective. I knew what I was going to see when I went to go see this film. I've already heard enough about Abby Johnson's story, and you can see her interview with Louderwood Crowder on YouTube. You can go to that, watch her interview. It's very good, and it's pretty much exactly how the movie's going to end up playing out. Alright, so in the film, something that stood out to me and got me thinking was the role, or the lack of the role, that men are playing in these women's lives. Whether it's the dad taking his little girl to get an abortion, the boyfriend dropping their girlfriends off and then taking off and letting them go through the whole procedure on their own. Not even picking them up from after the procedure's done sometimes. The husbands, the fathers and grandfathers that are just not present, fighting to keep that child safe. The little one, the one that's inside the womb. Okay? And so it got me thinking, when I think of a man, what I think, probably what a lot of y'all think, is that a man is supposed to be strong. A man is supposed to be a protector. He's supposed to take responsibility. He's supposed to be the one that lays his life down for others, especially innocents, especially women and children. So, in this movie, what I saw was all the men taking this back seat, sitting in the dugout, while the women are going through this process where they feel pressured that they have no other options but to kill their child. Okay? Abby Johnson, who the story's about, she went through that. And she felt she had no other choice, and she couldn't tell her family, so she hardened herself. And we all, and everyone does that now. They harden themselves to the reality that there is a life waiting for you to nurture it into the next life. Okay? Come on in. It has gone to this, the safe, legal, and rare thing to this horrible extreme. We've bought into this whole feminist notion that it's their decision and their decision alone, and nobody else can tell them how to make that decision. Yet, they're pressured into making that decision. So if you're a man out there, and whether you're on the fence or you're totally for aborting children, or you're not, it doesn't really matter. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I being the one who's willing to protect innocent life, women, and children? Am I willing to be strong enough to fight for them? Or am I the one who's taking a back seat and not saying anything, not doing anything? It is our responsibility as men to put ourselves in front of danger, okay? And abortion is a danger, okay? It is something that is just tearing us apart from the inside. So after watching that movie and having this kind of epiphany of there's so many men out there unwilling to be men, my message to y'all out there is sack up. Right?
I can't say that.
Why not? It is your responsibility, if you get a girl pregnant, to see this pregnancy through. If it is truly an unwanted child, then that's why there's adoption. Okay? Be the responsible, brave, and strong male that she needs in order to see it through. Oh, but we're broke. Oh, but this and that. Stop making excuses. Those are just excuses. Okay? Because we have been, as a human race, birthing children in total abject poverty for thousands of years. If you are a father and your daughter becomes pregnant, or your son gets a girl pregnant, then you need to sack up and make sure that this pregnancy goes all the way through. And if it truly is that unwanted, adoption. for those of you guys out there that are pro-choice, I get it. I used to be just like you because I was ignorant, because I was willing to be complacent, and I was willing to be blind. I never really say I was pro-choice. I just didn't know any better because the mantra was, a woman's body is her choice. None of my business, right? Because I'm not a chick. I couldn't possibly understand. Well, that's bullshit. That's part of you that grows inside that woman. You were just as responsible getting that baby conceived. You have a responsibility to figure out why it is you could be wrong. Look at the reality of abortion. The reality of Planned Parenthood as a business and how they make their money. It ain't from pap smears. It ain't from giving out free birth control. Okay? It is from abortions. That's how they make their money. If there were no abortions, they wouldn't make any money. Which is why Planned Parenthood fights so hard to make abortions like their thing and not restrictive at all. Looking to actually how the procedures are done and going to see this film and seeing that how the environment is for these women and what they go through to have these procedures done. And so that way you're not just being an emasculated little buying into the leftist talking points and the feminist talking points that keeps you silent, that keeps you from speaking up and saying, hold the hell on, because this is messed up and this isn't right, because those are lives and I should have a say. It's our responsibility as men to push back against this because it's morally wrong. And it's morally wrong to sit in the sidelines and say, I'm not a woman, I got hands off.
All right, guys, so we are wrapping it up. I think Ryan has said all that his brain is willing to let him say. But I hope it was helpful. I hope it at least had some men think through what it means to really look at this issue of abortion and to really contemplate what it means in terms of your manhood. Comment down below if you have questions, if you have comments, if you want follow-up comments or just anything like that, and let us know your thoughts, what you thought of the movie. God bless, have a beautiful day, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye!